Coach, congratulations on the win. Can we get your initial thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, sure. I thought it was a pretty evenly played game. I did. I thought, and I was very happy with the resiliency. Our guys bouncing back, even though the game was 6-4 last night. I thought they really controlled play. They being Western, and I thought, coming in here today, we really had to ramp things up. From a standpoint of being strong on our sticks and heavier along the wall. And I thought the guys did it. I thought they adjusted very well to not only the intensity but the speed of Western Michigan. So, they had 2 power play goals. I thought we scored a 4-on-4 and a power play goal. I think they got it was a 5-on-5 goal, but it was really a 4-on-4 goal. The goal they scored in this second period, the first goal, because our guys the guys coming out of the box never got on the ice. So, but I felt 5-on-5, we were actually controlling play. I felt their power play was hard to handle, and then we got a nice power play goal. Obviously, Bradshaw to tie the game in the third period. And now I think for us, I don't know that we scored the first night against Miami on the power play, but I think we've got a power play goal each of the next 3 nights. And we're not getting a ton of power plays. We did get 5 tonight, but it's good to see us showing up on that.
This game was pretty littered with penalties on both ends, even going into overtime with a couple penalties in there. Do you think this is from you guys playing a little too aggressive, or you guys making some dumb decisions, or what do you think about
I'm not faulting them. I'm going to just point out an observation, is that the officials called a much tighter game tonight than they did last night. I thought last night there was less penalties but more physicality, and I don't know. I felt like for whatever reason he came in and did officiate it. Not different for either team, but just overall it was they called the game tighter.
Your freshman played a pretty good game tonight with Luigi Benacasa. Just can you describe how you feel your freshmen have integrated into your team?
Well, if you go, Luigi's played really well. That's the 3rd game in a row. It's his first back-to-back game of his career, and you could see he didn't quite have the jump he had the second night against Miami. That was his first game in college. Then he had a lot of jump last night. I thought tonight, his first back-to-back, he played really well, but that. You could see his legs were a little heavier than he didn't have quite the jump. Now, Jack Messick made a whale of a play on our 4-on-4 goal when he made the feed from behind. And I think we scored with 1 second, less than a second to go. But that was a great feed he gave to Caleb Bergang, and obviously a really good finish there as well.
So, Coach, defensively tonight, you only, I think, gave up 35 shots on goal, 30 shots on goal compared to last night, 46 or so. Kind of talk about what you guys adjusted from last night to tonight to perform better on the defensive end.
Well, I thought we came back in our own zone better. At times last night I thought we would come in over the blue line defensively, and then our defenseman would be up on the puck carrier, but then 2 guys would gravitate out of the middle of the rink, and so we ended up with 3 guys staring at one puck, and that, you're going to have other guys open. And it wasn't only last night that they had 40-some shots. They had a lot of grade A shots, too. I felt last night if Noah hadn't played as well as he did, that score could have been a lot higher. So we tightened it up tonight. I thought they did a better job back-checking. And then I thought our wingers did a better job in the defensive zone coverage. It's a work in progress, but we're getting better. We came into the game, I think, 14th in the country. I think we were 14th in goals scored. Now, obviously, it's a short season. It's a small sample size. But we're scoring enough goals. Now that we just have to play better defensively. And that's the easier thing, though, I think. I think it's easy to coach defense generally, but it's hard to coach offense and get scoring. So I think the positive coming out of these 4 games is we are scoring quite a few goals. And it's coming from a variety of guys, too.
Definitely. And then we got to overtime and ultimately penalty shots. Kind of run me through how you prepare your guys for those kind of clutch situations.
Interesting you ask, because I just of the nature, I don't tell the guy who's shooting until it's his turn to go up. So it's not like we tell somebody, okay, this is the order we're going to go in. And the reason I do it that way, I don't want somebody just sitting there thinking about what they're going to do. I want them just to get out there and do it. So other than that, there's no strategy. Matter of fact, one of the things that we do, and Dave Sensor does, he gets with Logan and Noah, and the guys do shootouts all the time, and it's kind of our goaltenders that pick our shooters, and we pretty much, for the most part, follow the script of what they say, because they know who the hardest guys to stop are. So, and then that way, if I'm wrong, I can blame them. So.
You guys haven't beaten them since 2017. How does a win like this carry over for the rest of the season?
Real, it does. And I didn't realize that. Somebody had mentioned that on Wednesday's press conference. But like I said, it's not like, like for a guy like Benacosta, it's only the second time he's playing them. So, I don't really worry too much about streaks, whether they're winning or losing, And I don't think we ever even said anything in the locker room. One thing we did do, though, we appreciated how good Western Michigan is. And we had a healthy amount of respect for them. And so I think knowing that they have a really good team, we take more from the win tonight than we did for anything that happened, back in 2017.